Today's video starts a little differently. You don't have your elytra on. Oh my gosh. A second ago, I was going to punch him into this hole, or at least try, and then I realized that he didn't have his elytra on. So I didn't. I decided that I would be a nice guy and not go and do that. And then he went and jumped off the cliff himself. I feel bad. I really do. But that was just wonderful. Welcome back to Muddling Through Minecraft, everybody. It's great to be back with you in this world. So all of those shenanigans started off simply because J-Boy Crew wanted to come over and show off his new skin. J-Boy Crew just came over to show me his new skin. His head is on backwards. So this is wonderful. I love it. This is awesome. Well, you did your whole skin backwards, because I've never seen the front of your suspenders cross in an X. Okay, so we've realized the whole thing is backwards. This is still awesome. It's been great being in a world with somebody else and being able to have some shenanigans and have a little bit of fun. I hope it's just not at his expense too often. Well, here's the fun that I've had. You'll notice that I'm missing some stuff. I don't know. Maybe pants, maybe a shirt, an elytra, helmet, some shoes, a pick, an axe, a shovel. You know, all my pretty netherite stuff. I'm working on a slime farm over here. And long story short, I died down there. Didn't get to my stuff before the 5-minute timer. I wish I would have fallen in lava. So now, before we get started in earnest on this episode, I gotta go replace a whole lot of stuff. So as it turns out, I didn't quite lose everything. A few things came bubbling up to the top. So I did have a pickaxe in my chest over there. My hoe was also in my chest over there. And this came bubbling up. So I've got 2 pickaxes in my pants. In fact, I think we might have almost everything in a chest over here from some of our end raiding. But before we do anything, I really need to stock up on some food. So fortunately, we've got our farmer villager here. And we can just snag a bunch of golden carrots from him. Thanks, dude. We have a whole mess of stuff to replace. And first on the list is our elytra. So I should have an extra, I believe, in my ender chest, thankfully. Oh, and we've got a great chest plate as well. Grab some rockets. There's my other 2 elytra. Okay, good deal. So let's go check some of our end raiding loot and see what we've got. Oh, several picks. So I'm not going to worry about those because we've already got these 2, but we do need a new sword. We do need a new shovel. We need new boots. Looks like that's all we've got. So let's grab 5 diamonds for a helmet, 3 diamonds for an axe, and we're going to head out to the end and do a little enchanting before we go find some ancient debris. Hi, I died again. This is horrible, and now I've really lost just about everything. So I am going to try and do a couple things before I head back to the nether. I might be able to find a few of my things, but it's going to be really difficult for me to get to them. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take our fire resist potions. This is the jerk who knocked me into the lava to begin with. And let's wander around. I'm really not sure where I ended up. There's all my stuffs. Okay, good deal. So we got 2 picks, our pants, and the little bit of ancient debris that we had mined as well. So that's a bit helpful. wish more of my stuff was here, but it is what it is. So that's good. Boy, I should have been using fire resistance potions a long time ago for this. It's taken a little while, but we are kitted all back up. So here is all the time that I spent at the Enderman farm, all the time that we spent down in the mines of the Nether. We got ourselves our netherite tools back, including a Fortune 3 pick. And when I spent time at the Enderman farm, I went ahead and got kitted out. So we got a couple of swords to put at our farms. I've got Silk Touch, Fortune 3, and then just a work axe. Same thing for the hose, same thing for the shovels. The only thing I'm missing in my picks is a good work pick. And we've also got check this helmet out, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, and my boots, Feather Falling 4, and Depth Strider 3. So we are fully kitted with 3 netherite ingots left to spare, and several diamonds still here for any sort of upgrades that I need. Now, over here, you're seeing the next project that I'm starting to work on, which is going to be our one of our herding places. So this is either going to be probably cows, because I want to get the cows out from underneath the farms over there, and we'll have a nice little pasture out here, a place where they can get to the river, or maybe we'll just make a lake or whatever for the cows, but we'll have a nice little cow pasture out here. And I think that person is going to be a butcher. We'll have 2 butchers, one for cows, one for pigs, and then we'll need to find ourselves a what's the woolsmith one, banner maker or whatever. I don't know what his actual job is, but yeah, we'll get 3 herdsmen out here, one for cows, one for pigs, one for sheep. But this project is leading me to something larger that I've talked about before already, which is redoing this bridge and reconstructing our area over here, probably just a little bit. So I don't really like the shape of the river, so I think we need to work on the shape of the river. We obviously need to make it cut through on the other side of this mountain so that it can get to the ocean. And I think, so that this makes sense for how the river goes, I actually think we're going to take this bridge out of here. I've never really liked this. I've liked the curve, but I don't like this curve. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have that path come through the jungle right there, and we'll have the bridge just cross straight across the river right there, and that should be just fine. And then it'll come down, and it will split this direction to get in front of the hobbit hole there, and we'll have a path that kind of winds around across through our cow pastures and everything, and then we'll also have the path that goes up and over the mountain there. So I think this is going to work out, but let's just hope it actually works out. That is honestly more like what I had in mind with this bridge from the very beginning. And I actually really like some of the things that this does for us. So it creates some area down here by the water that we could put some shops or some other villagers and things right underneath the bridge, and make some pathways through there, also across the bridge, but also, through the jungle or whatever. I'm really, really pleased with this. I like how it's turning out. Still sticking with that design from before, with the deep slate kind of on the outside, some cobble and spruce interior, and jungle rails with the lights on it. You'll notice I did make it 1 block narrower. The 3 wide bridge with the cobble and the deep slate just felt too big to me. So that means that we'll have to address that issue as we come off here and go to a 3 wide path. And over on the other side, we'll have to figure out a way to kind of make that feel natural, that it goes from 2 on the bridge to 3 on the path blocks. Thinking about the pathing, looking over here, I may take this part of the bridge out, do a little terraforming up to the bridge here, or something like that. And because that pathway right here would be a nice smooth slope up towards there, and then we can have it Y off and kind of break down, or we can have it go right here, whatever. We'll figure that out. But I am definitely liking the shape of this bridge a whole lot better than the one that we had all curving and coming through there. And it certainly has enough size to let our boats get underneath. So that's what we were looking for there. Three, two. I'm not going to do this in this episode, but you guys, I think the boat needs to come down the river now. Because of where the bridge is. I think that its proximity to the bridge makes a big difference, and I feel like it needs to be closer down here. So that's probably going to happen sometime soon. I do want to share with you that I did get ourselves a fisherman villager out here on the boat, and he is staying here. It's taking me a little bit of work, and I had to add some gates to this side of the boat. He was just climbing over and hopping off over here. It was ridiculous. But now he is locked in over here as our fisherman villager. There he is. And he's been hanging out over here. He's got his bed. He's got his workstation. He's a happy boy. I have been hard at work after the bridge, building some more area down here by the water side and this pathway down here that comes through. I'm loving this. And I'm not so much loving this wall. Part of it is because it's all cobble, which I know that that's part of the problem. But I'm having a hard time deciding how I need to or how I want to adjust it. I like the idea of having some additional supports in here or something that come off the wall. But as usual, these diagonal portions are really causing me a problem in terms of design and how I can help manage that. When we get to the other side, we continue the path up here, and it connects to our cobble and stone path. And I've gone back to using the path blocks instead of the half slabs because the cobble, I'm not liking the cobble anymore. I think I mentioned that a couple episodes ago. So this is looking much better. And then as we head down next to the farms, again, I've redone this pathing a little bit so that I could manage this. I filled in this space with grass and whatnot. So I wanted to manage this a little bit differently, a little bit better. So that meant that I had to redo the pathway here. And again, it's back to path blocks. And we'll throw in eventually we'll throw in some other things as well, some coarse dirt or something like that. But for now, this is a little bit more like what I was hoping for and really going for compared to the mossy cobble and cobblestone path. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to leave this project at this point here. I'm thinking about maybe putting a little shop or something under here, a villager, one of our smithing villagers or something, and maybe the chimney comes out the other side. I'm not sure, but that's why that hole is there. I just thought that might be a nice little place. I'm just not feeling like I'm getting any serious inspiration for it right now. I'm going to have to play with it for a while. So I think we're going to go back over I don't actually think I've officially shown this to you yet because I've died so many times. Just adjacent to our vine farm is our new slime farm. It is down there at the bottom of the world, and I don't know how productive it really is because I don't have things lit up well enough. Just like the creeper farm, this bad boy is going to need a lot of caves lit up around it. So that's what I'm going to work on now for a while, is getting all of our caves around here lit up. Now, real quickly before I do, one really cool thing about this farm, where it is right now, if I come over and hang out basically right above this farm, I'm 128 blocks away from the creeper farm, which means then that the creeper farm isn't functioning. And if I go over the top of the creeper farm, I'm about 128 blocks there. So I have an option here of being able to AFK and run each of these farms independently. Or if I wanted to, I could slow down the rates of each one just did we see one go down there, I think? We could slow down the rates of each one just a little bit, AFK somewhere in the middle. Now we're going to have to make an AFK room down underneath here somewhere. But we could AFK down here somewhere in the middle and run both farms at the same time. This is a pretty typical farm with iron golems on the side and some magma blocks at the bottom to kill the slime. So the slime spawn on these platforms. They hop over to the side and then they fall down and die on the magma blocks. Now you'll notice that there's water down there. I did not want to do a whole bunch of stuff with mine carts and rails down here, so I designed this little system. If the magma cubes, if the slime are on the magma blocks down here, they take damage. So it's not super fast, but they take damage on the magma cubes or the magma blocks. All of their drops fall into this water stream here, and I zigzagged through the bedrock and made this all work out, and then they head up a water elevator to the surface. I was just minding my own business mining here, and I ran into an ancient city. Oh no! Ho, creeper! Oh, creeper and skellies, and this is not good. Oh my goodness. Ha. Oh. Be alright. We'll survive. We survived. So far. Why are there so many mobs right here? What's happening? I'm about to die and it's not even a warden, for Pete's sake. Well, I didn't really anticipate meandering through an ancient city right now, but there's no other way to get the job done that I'm working on, so hey, why not? Good thing we made this wool farm. We're going to stack up on lots and lots and lots of wool if I click the right buttons here. And I'm going to take several different colors to hopefully be nice and bright. Maybe signify some different things that we won't have down in there. Let's take the cyan as well. Oh, orange, of course. Whoops, pink. Okay, I guess we're going to take pink as well. All right, let's go wander into the deep darkness. Okay, with reckless abandon, I am going to go ahead and try and make sure that we have a reasonably good way out of here, especially because we're crossing a huge lava lake here. From a vision and... oh, that's a perfect number of blocks. Look at that. From a vision and sight standpoint, hopefully that's a good thing. And, here we go. First chest. Here we go. Well, that's a huge bummer. But at least we didn't set it off a second time. Oh, we just set it off a second time. Yep, that's my time to exit. Oh boy. Don't know where I am. Can't see a thing. Oh. Okay, I do know where I am. Decent haul, check this out. Swift Sneak 3, Swift Sneak 2, Swift Sneak 3, 2 Swift Sneak 3 books. That's fantastic. Those are good finds. We should have quite a bit of loot left in this ancient city, though. I mean, it looks like there's a ton left. Or it looks pretty large. I don't think we've hardly explored it at all. What I don't know is where that warden is. Whoopsies. Not really sure which way. Oh my goodness, he's right there. Oh, he came up right next to me. Meh. Uh-oh. I think he knows where I am. I'm out of here. Where am I? What is this? I've never seen this before. What is this? It's like a little ice room underneath the that's amazing. Notch apple. Bye. I would be much happier if I knew where this warden was. Oh, he's right there. Oh, there he is right there. Holy cow. Whoa! Where'd that come from? Oh my gosh! Whoa, where'd I just get hit from? Oh. Oh, that was bad. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. He sounded close again. Now I don't know where I am again. Oh, please lose the darkness. Whoa. Where is he? There he is right there. He did. He came up really close to me. Oh, how many wardens have I spawned at this point? What just got... Why did I just get hit? No! No! Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna have to rush in and try and get my stuff. Hopefully I've blocked off enough shriekers on the way there that I will survive this. He's still alive in here? No way. All right, well, there's some pink wool. Here's all my stuff, so this is great. Oh, thank goodness. All right, well, here's what I think. I think I've got plenty of Swift Sneak books and lots of other things. We can leave the rest of this ancient city for another day. As soon as I got out of the ancient city, J-Boy crew was on. And we went back and explored a little bit more for probably another 45 minutes to an hour. Had a good time, experienced a few deaths, and I don't know, we probably had 2 or 3 wardens spawned at one point, and it all started like this. We had a lot of fun in the ancient city, and we actually both took down a warden. We each got one. I don't know if he got his head or not, but I did. I was able to pick up the head of the warden that I had killed. So now we've got the warden mob head added to our collection, and I've also got, I think this is a piglin brute, but I can't remember if it's the brute or the regular piglin, which one dropped it. That is that saga and what I've been working on that got our piglin brute will be in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun, and catching that ancient city by accident really turned this into a fun episode with a little bit more adventuring, something we haven't done in quite a while. As I was editing this, I had completely forgotten that our bridge was part of this episode. That the new bridge was part of this episode. And so that was fun getting back to see that. That kind of maybe tells you what my last couple of weeks have been like. It's I recorded a lot of this footage, some of it a week and a half ago, and am just now finally able to sit down and get it edited and put together. And fortunately, we were a couple of weeks ahead in videos. And was able to continue putting stuff out for you. I am looking forward to the next episode. I got some more things in the works that we're working on, and am excited to share that progress with you next week. So until then, I hope you stay happy, hope you stay healthy, and I'll see you.